Yep, so Pokemon have obviously announced another set, even though Paldean Fates hasn't come out yet. We do already know what the next one's going to be, and that is, of course, Temporal Forces. Yeah, Pokemon do launch quite a lot of sets. It's not a cheap hobby to be involved in. And today we are going to run through everything you need to know about Temporal Forces. Basic info, products, chase cards in there as well, and whether or not this is a set worth collecting and investing in. So let's jump into it. Yep, so today we're talking everything Temporal Forces. We're going to kick off with going through some basic set info like release day and stuff. Have a quick look at some of the products that are coming out with it. Also looking at the top chase cards from this set, because we know quite a few of them already because of the Japanese set. And then finally, we're going to have a little discussion about whether this is a set worth collecting, if it's one for you. And actually, is it a set worth investing in? This is going to be something that's going to hold some value in the future. We're going to talk about all that today, but we are, of course, kicking off with that basic info. So let's jump into that. So the set is of course called Temporal Forces, and it's going to be releasing on March the 22nd, with pre-release events kicking off like between the 9th and the 17th. I always love those, by the way. Highly recommend them. Find your local TCG store and see if they're doing one. I recommend getting involved. They're anything from like 20 to 30 pounds to take part, but you get your first taste of the products. You get the booster packs a bit early. Honestly, they're really, really good. And it's a great way to get into playing as well, because they're not like scored, you know, it's just for fun to take part. You can only use the cards you get on the day. I recommend them, I definitely do. This set is going to have over 160 cards. Obviously, we're going to have secret rares on top of that and stuff like that. We are going to be seeing the return of a classic here, an ace spec card. These were, I believe, from the black and white era, if my memory serves me correct, but they're really cool looking with these like line stripe. They're very cool, guys. You're gonna like them. They've got that future vibe to them, actually. We're also going to have 13 EX cards, 2 of them being Terra EX cards, you know, the texture finish ones, which I like. 22 illustration rares, and I have to say, this era, it might not be the most exciting for a lot of older people collecting, and my generation essentially from like Gen 1, because it's a lot of new Pokemon and stuff. But artwork wise, this has got to be up there. This is top tier artworks we are getting nowadays in Pokemon. All these illustration rares were actually they've really put a lot of effort into this era when it comes to the arts. We're going to get 10 special illustration rare Pokemon and support cards, where of course we're going to be getting those messed up legendary dogs. Some of them look pretty cool. Is it Waking Wanderer? I like, that's a really nice design, that one. I do like that. And is it Gouging Fire as well? I think Gouging Inferno is the other one. They're pretty cool. We're going to get 6 hyper rare gold cards, the etched finish. This is that new style that we're going to see in Paldean Fates, I believe, where it's got like a gold border and like emerald background. It's almost like embossed. It's a new type of card. And we are going to get some new types of future and ancient Pokemon. Okay, products and their prices. So what I'm actually going to do here, guys, is I'm going to put all the products up on screen here for you with their prices down below and also their cost per pack. And because this isn't a holiday set, the best product by far to get is going to be booster boxes, regards value for money. If you just want to rip packs to hunt down some of those legendary Pokemon, you're going to want booster boxes. It's the cheapest way to go. But after that, you are going to be looking at booster bundles. These are something that have been actually quite new, and you're seeing them more this era of Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet era, is these bundles of 6 packs. Purely that they are just a 6-pack bundle. They are actually a really good value for money item as well to get. You of course are going to have the Pokemon Center ETBs, which you can still pre-order now, which obviously give you the 2 promo cards, which is called the Pokemon Center version of that promo card. Because it's a smaller print run than other ETBs, it will actually hold some value moving forward, so that's a good one to try and get your hands on as well. I'd actually recommend the Pokemon Center ones. They're always good to get one to keep sealed, because they are collectible. Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs just are compared to the standard ones. You can also, of course, get your standard ETB as well. You do get less packs inside that and only 1 promo card, and it's actually not amazing value for money unless you find some good deals out there online, which can be found. You can get these ETBs for like £5 to £10 cheaper, especially after release when shops are stuck with product. That's when you find these good deals on those ETBs. You're going to get your blister packs there. You've obviously got your Cleffa one in there and your Slizzle as your triple pack blisters. They're not bad products. They're normally a bit higher in release, but after release, you'll quite often see these on offer in supermarkets, actually here in the UK. You're going to get your single plaque and check lane blisters, which I'm honest to you, aren't very good. Look, but there you go, guys. All the products are there. The best product by far, though, if you do want to rip stuff, is the booster box, but followed closely by those booster bundles. So yeah, there's a quick look at the products for you. Something else to point out is we will see collection boxes launch, but honestly, unless you want the promo card that comes out in the collection boxes, I really don't recommend them as a product to buy to open. They are often way too expensive, and actually that's another product that ends up being on discount. At some point you'll see them at supermarkets, online, all sorts. People just try and shift those collection boxes. They'll buy them in. I actually know a lot of shops now that barely buy any collection boxes now because they're such slow sellers, and it's because they're not great value for money. And the promo cards are often standard EX cards. Like maybe if it's a premium one, it's a bit more exciting, but most of the normal ones, like, yeah, a lot of people got stuck with that like Psy Slither collection box for a long time. Now, just quickly talking about Paldean Fates, guys, I'm actually gonna be doing a giveaway stream over on Whatnot on a release day. I've got all my Pokemon Center ETBs on the way and stuff, and I'll be giving away a bunch of booster packs to you guys that tune into that stream on launch day. So make sure you go and bookmark that stream over on Whatnot if you've already got it. But if you don't have it, use my links below to download it, and they'll actually give you £10 credit that you can use to spend on the platform if you've never made a purchase before. So you can download the app and get free money to get free stuff on the platform, booster packs, cards, or whatever. Come and support my stream, guys, and come and get involved. Paldean Fates launch day, the stream. It's gonna be good fun, guys. Links and everything down below. See you there. Chase cards and set list. Okay, so we are not gonna run through every single card in this set. If you guys want to see everything about the set that we know so far and what all the cards are going to be, then make sure to check out a website called Just in the Basil. They do a really good visual set list. It uses Japanese card arts and stuff, but don't worry, it's all correct. These guys have been my go-to for pretty much every set that's announced up until now. They're really good at what they do. Now, there are some cards in the main set that I do like, in particular the Pikachu. The artwork on that Pikachu is extremely cute. I actually really like the artwork on that card, I have to say. We're obviously going to get the Ace spec card in here as well, which are going to be quite cool. I don't know whether they're going to be something that it's cool because they come back and you're like, yeah, but then is it going to be a bit like, you know, some of the V-Star trainer cards that we got that were like unique, and you were like, oh, it's cool, and after we're like, oh, you know, is this going to be similar? Is this going to take over from you getting like a holo? I don't think they're necessarily going to be valuable. They're going to be good fun, and probably playability aspect, they'll be good for people to play. They're pretty cool, but they're going to be some nice, it will look cool to get hold of them. They've got a really cool border design and stuff. Now, another card we've got, guys, is a Gengar. We've got the Garcia Haunter and the Gengar coming in, and the Gengar EX. So there's been a fake release of a special illustration rare Gengar. It was fake. Someone had designed the card, put it in a pack as if they pulled it. It, of course, wasn't a real card. However, could we see a full art Gengar in this set? Potentially. Are we going to see a special illustration rare? We don't know yet. We don't know if there's going to be one. Maybe there will. Maybe they'll save it for a future set. I'm not sure. It would be cool. I tell you what, if there was a Gengar special illustration rare in the set, it would take this set big. People would go mad for that. Remember, we had the Fusion Strike one. Super popular, that card as well. We could end up seeing one here, but unfortunately, it's not guaranteed at this point. Just the Garcia Haunter and then the Gengar EX. Now, we are, of course, going to be getting illustration rares. We're getting quite a few of them, and we do have some of the artwork so far, which are pretty nice. I'll chuck up as many as we have so far there, guys. But they will be nice to hunt down, I have to say. And we are really lucky, actually. Illustration rares are really, like, top-tier artworks. We didn't get that during other eras. We've not actually had an era that started as strong artwork wise as we have now. They normally start really slow and then build up to being cool towards the end. We're getting some seriously good artworks early on. Don't get me wrong, not mad value in the Scarlet and Violet era, like at all. It's a very cheap era. There's a few factors to that, and I've done videos talking about it, but artwork wise, it's a very cool era for artwork, and a lot of these illustration rares add to that. Now, the big thing about this set is, of course, going to be the special illustration rare Pokemon. But yeah, in the English sets, it's the Pokemon that tend to hold the value. The trainers, not so much. Other than, like, one, which was the Ionu. That thing held serious value. I think playability has a big factor to that card as well, because it is very playable. Lots of people, I think everyone actually probably has it in their deck, to be honest with you. So it is, and it is a cool artwork as well. But we're not going to see the specialist rank trainers from this set be that big, I don't think, unless they launch some crazy Iona again that we don't know about, and maybe that'll be crazy. But no, the focus is mainly going to be on the legendary special illustration rares. We're going to have some really nice stuff like the Iron Leaves. Very cool. Obviously, that is a Verizon. I always get it's like a mobile company, isn't it, in America? But anyway, we're going to have that in there. We are going to have Iron Crown. Pretty cool card as well. The artwork is nice on it. It's actually got a real like Japanesey vibe to it, hasn't it? We're going to have Iron Boulder. That's actually Wassy, you know, TCG Radio. I believe that's his favourite of the lot, and it is cool actually. I do like this. Again, that's going to have a playability aspect to it that people will like. We are then going to have the legendary dogs. They are going to be huge. So we've got, is it Gouging Fire? What a cool name, by the way. And I do actually really like the artwork on this, and I like all of these. They're actually all ancient type, aren't they, rather than future? And it's got a really cool artwork to the Gouging Fire, actually. I like it. And actually, the artist that does this card does all three of the legendary dogs, or legendary dogs, because they all look very different, don't they? We are then going to have the Walking Wake EX, which is a nice looking card. I think this might be my favorite of the three designs, because I think it's the one that doesn't look so out there. It's like a raptor looking thing. It's kind of got a quite cool vibe. Whereas the final one, Raging Bolt, this thing looks stupid, man. It's a freaking... I don't really understand this one. I remember when they announced this one in the game, I was like, what the hell is that? But anyway, look, it's going to be cool to own all three of these. And I actually think a lot of the value that's going to be in the set is going to be in these three legendaries in particular. Actually, quick question. Out of those three, which one's your favourite? Let me know. And that leads me perfectly on to whether or not this is a set worth collecting or investing in. Now, it's potentially still early days, so take what I say maybe with a pinch of salt, and sort of, you know, you got to take a lot of this on your own opinion. One, if you want to collect this set, then collect it. Doesn't matter what I say. If this has got Pokemon and artworks in it that you want, collect it. Collect whatever you like, guys. Don't. I guess I'm more down the line of, are you interested in potential investment on this set? Whether it's going to be something that, you know, if you get some of this product, are the cards going to be worth any value? Are they going to be something that's popular in the future? Well, interestingly, this is a set that's following a holiday set, and historically, Pokemon sets that follow a holiday set do not do that well. They tend to go a little bit under the radar. A lot of people get almost like burnout from a holiday set. People spend a lot of money on holiday sets as well, because you get some, you know, completely unique artworks and types of cards in holiday sets that you don't get in the main set. And you do find that the main set goes under the radar. And I actually think this set is going to be a bit of a sleeper. And the reason I say that is something I highlighted earlier, and that is those legendary cards. I think a set with legendaries in it, I don't remember them doing a set this packed with legendaries and amazing artworks as they've done in the past after a holiday set. You tend to get a duffer, something that really people just don't care about afterwards. But this looks like it's got some incredible artworks. It's got some extremely playable cards in it as well. There'll be a lot of people using cards in this, especially like the Iron Hands and stuff like that. So there's some really nice cards in here as well for the playability aspect. The artworks are amazing. They really, really are. And I think this set could be overlooked by many and be one for the future. I think that this is one worthwhile putting a couple of bits to one side and waiting a year or so, and I think the popularity of this could be pretty high. It'd be interesting to know if Pokemon print the hell out of this, or whether they focus more on Paldea and Fates and this maybe doesn't get as big a release. We'll never know that, of course. That's just speculation and everything. Probably not. Pokemon probably print the hell out of this like they do every set nowadays. But I think this is going to be one that a lot of people are going to bypass and then regret bypassing it in the future when the card prices go up on some of these legendaries. And yeah, I think this is going to be a good set for investing. as it stands right now. My opinion might change when some more cards get released or when the product launches, but my initial instinct is that this is going to be a pretty popular set from Scarlet and Violet era. It's definitely better than like Obsidian Flames, Powder Evolved, and Scarlet and Violet. This is up there with Paradox Rifts, which has been a pretty successful set, mainly because of playability in that set as well, but it has been popular. So yeah, there you go. There's my thoughts, guys. But what do you think? What do you think about the set? What do you think about the legendaries, the artworks? What do you think about this set being one worth investing in? Be honest with me, guys. If you completely disagree with me, tell me in the comments. I always love to get people's opinions on this stuff. So yeah, get commenting down below. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, do make sure to subscribe and like, and also check out this video down here where I tell you everything you need to know about Paldean Fates in case you haven't already researched it. So check it out. Stay safe, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.